question?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna speak about dressing up, right? So
You didn't say the origin of what?
we're speaking about the origin of Halloween, and we're gonna speak about where dressing up came from. Now, dressing up came from the Celtic
All right.
people believe that on Halloween that the dead people from the grave came back. And the bodies that were inside of the graveyard, they will come out to horrify the people who were still alive. And that's why you hear some people when they speak about Halloween, they say the Day of the Dead because it's dead people coming back. But really, when the dead people will come back, that's just a demon inside of somebody's body who already died. Because when somebody dies, their spirit goes to heaven or it goes to hell. And and if a body starts moving after somebody has been dead for a very long time, that means that there's a spirit in their body. Yes. Okay. So 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 yes, yeah.
Um, um, why do the people start to harm people who who are still living when it's Halloween?
Because they were evil, and they wanted to bring what's called the spirit of fear. Nyla.
And how do they come back and the, but what does it mean when the mother gets terrified?
Terrified, it means to scare somebody. It means to scare somebody really badly. Okay, so back to the costumes.
Wait. One more question,
Yes, go ahead.
please.
Nevaeh.
When
I said
youth
Nevaeh.
empowerment's over, can we talk about why Friday the 13th is evil when it's
Not
Yes.
evil.
But you just now said it's evil.
Listen. All right, Nevaeh, did you have a question?
Yeah, a lot of people say that, like, all the gods are gonna come back to the earth and they will kill everyone.
I've never heard anybody say that, but somebody would say that to scare you, to make you fearful that a God is gonna come back and kill you. Yes.
Zion, turn around.
Some people actually put on vampire masks so they think that they could become a demon.
Yes. Okay, so after all the people would come to like all the dead people, all the spirits that go inside the bodies, after they will come to terrify people. Some people would be scared, and what they would do, they would attack people. They would attack people. So then people started dressing up in costumes to look like them, so that they wouldn't get attacked. And that's where costumes came from. That's why people wear costumes. Yes,
Can you
sir.
wear costumes any other day?
I'm thirsty.
Okay. So and now the reason why it's especially bad to dress up in costumes on Halloween is because when you dress up in a costume, you're participating in and yes, you're participating in an evil holiday that comes from the devil.
Yeah.
Now, anybody has any other
Wait,
questions
you
about
want to know something?
Zion? Not the time. All right, you have to listen.
Okay.
Are there any other questions about costumes? Yes.
Oh, what costumes I had?
That's what I'm talking about for Halloween.
No, I said just like costumes.
No. What?
One time when I was at school, I told someone at school that the devil created Halloween, and they said no.
Okay, and that's when it's your turn to teach them why it's evil.
I told them, but why? But they still didn't agree with me.
Okay. Okay, so
And I told them why again, and they still never agreed with me.
Mhm.
even if they were my own friend.
Everybody isn't gonna agree with you when you say that because people don't believe that. That's why it's important to take our time to explain it. So now, what is one other very big thing that people do on Halloween? They go
Trick or treating.
They go trick or treating.
And the devil only picks the trick.
Nyla.
And the trick that he picks is to trick people into being very bad.
Okay, so now we're gonna speak about the origin of trick or treat.
Yes,
this is
I
where
was reading for this one.
this is where trick or treating came from. Now, in the Celtic religion,
Yes.
the Druid priests were very, very mean, and they would sacrifice people and they would kill people. So they will go around to all of the houses, and they would tell the people, you have to kill the youngest person in your house and give them to us. They wanted what's called a sacrifice. They wanted a dead body.
But
Yes.
I know what is a sacrifice. A sacrifice is when you risk your life for something that you really love, but they only wanted someone to sacrifice themselves for no reason, so they can be, so the devil can appreciate what they did, what they want, what the devil told them to do, like the KKK did when they were still exist.
Yes. So
Do you know what is the KKK?
So
I don't know what it is.
So basically, what a sacrifice is when you give something up for a purpose. Just how,
Can I tell
just
you
how,
face?
not right now. Just how when you kill somebody as a sacrifice, you're giving them away to, well, these people would give them away to the devil.
You could do a sacrifice for God.
Okay,
Bobby?
so
Quenisha, Nyla,
Yes.
Can I talk
Natavia
about the
asked a good
KKK now?
question.
Yes.
Can I talk about the KKK?
But no, we're talking about Halloween, not the KKK, okay?
Okay, how about when you can probably so bad?
Like, can you do a sacrifice for God?
Yes.
Yeah, but
That's
not
why-
sacrifice for the devil.
Yeah, but God doesn't accept when we kill stuff.
Why?
When we killed, because a long time ago.
Used to kill the animals.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
God-
they do
yeah,
not even
God is
appreciate
not
if you
acceptable
sacrifice yourself.
You know why?
Why?
Because Jesus died.
Oh, so now you do not care someone else sacrifice themselves.
Anything. He doesn't want him to sacrifice anything.
Not even if they sacrifice their own. Not even if they sacrifice all of their family and everyone who they love. Not
Listen.
even if they sacrifice their family and everyone who they love.
That's evil to make sacrifices. And as far as killing somebody, that's always going to be evil.
But Jesus sacrificed himself. How can it be evil if he done it?
Because I'm talking about other people sacrificing themselves, because Jesus was God and Jesus had perfect blood, and that's why.
Oh, and other
that's why
people
nobody's
don't have
perfect.
perfect. That's why nobody's
So
perfect.
just talk about
Okay.
why his blood was perfect.
Okay, so Jesus' blood was perfect
Because he was God.
yes,
And
also,
God is
Zion-
perfect in every way
Yes.
and unique in every way, and he is the most powerful being in the universe, but not the devil, because he is just a sore loser, and he is a very, very, very sore loser, and he loses every fight he has with God.
Amen.
Done.
and God, when Jesus was on earth, he never sinned.
Yes, he never sinned,
Yes.
because that then he would be like the devil, and he would never be like the devil, because the devil is a very sore loser, and he always loses a fight with Jesus, and he is a very sore loser. So a lot of people try and fight with him, but the people who fight with him always lose, and the demons will never go. And if God makes all of the demons never exist anymore, then no more demons would be able to come inside of anyone's bodies. And
Okay,
if
wait a second, Zion. Let me tell you this. God is not going to make the demons not exist. Okay.
because they are angels.
No, they're not. He's going to allow them to continue to exist
What?
because, listen to me, so I can tell you why. Because there's a day of judgment, and in judgment, people will pay for the things that they did, as well as the demons and the devil. So they will be punished. So they need to exist so that they can be punished. And then when we talk about eternity, we talk about heaven and hell both being eternal. So that's what we talk about. So the demons will exist. God will allow them to exist because He has punishment for them to receive. Go ahead. All right,
Zion, no more.
all right, hands down.
You
Okay,
gotta
we're
let
gonna
other
end
people
this session in a second. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. What?
I saw these two
You have to speak up loud.
I saw these two evil commercials. One was when this little boy dressed up as a vampire, and he put on a vampire mask, and then he turned into a demon.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
when I watched the other one on TV, it was a show like that with about a bunch of demons.
Wow.
Can I tell you something?
Okay, wait a second, Zion. Give somebody else a chance. Did you have anything to say, Nyla?
Okay, so back to the origin of trick or treating. So
Okay.
So then when the druid priests would come.
But can we just continue
You can
at
be
the
quiet.
part
Zion, this is
that
the
we
listening
started?
part. This is the listening part. Go ahead, Quenisha.
When they would come to the door and they would ask for a sacrifice, when the person gave them the sacrifice, they would take a turnip.
What's
and
a
draw.
turnip?
Listen, it's similar to like a pumpkin or a squash.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, just keep listening, Zion.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I'm going to follow my
and
listening.
then
Yes.
they would draw scary faces on the turnips and put it on the person's porch, and that's where jack and lanterns came from. They came from, you know how it's always scary faces on them. That's where.
Can you still use squash?
Yes.
Squash is food.
Squash. Yeah. Squash is food. That's how we have squash.
Wait. But will it still be scary if you make a nice face on
No,
it?
it's the reason making faces is evil is because the first people who did it, they were doing it to worship the devil, and they were thanking the people for murdering somebody in their family. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about it? Spaghetti.
Because you told her
Look,
that
look.
it was a squash.
Look, squash, pumpkins, and turnips, they're not evil. But people
I like it.
were doing evil things with them. That doesn't make the thing evil itself. Doesn't make the pumpkin or the turnip or the squash evil. That
makes the people.
makes the people evil who are using it.
Okay, we're going to continue with discussing Halloween and why we as Christians should not take part in Halloween. We should not dress up in costumes. We should not go out to the street to knock on anyone's door to say trick or treat. And we should not have candy available to give to people that knock on our doors because we don't want to participate in something that is called what?
Sin.
Sin. So, can anyone raise their hand and tell me what sin is? What is sin? Quick. Okay, sin is a lie. What else is sin? Come on. Speak up loud. Does anyone? What is sin, Zion?
Sin is something that the devil created so everyone can obey him, so everyone will think it's good to
Okay,
sin.
great. Nyla, what is sin? Quick, nice and loud. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what sin is. Go ahead. What are you gonna say? Nice and loud. You had your hand up. Okay. Well, anyway, sin can be actions, thoughts, and words that separate us from God. So, what sin is like an action word. It's actually doing something. When we sin by word, things that we say, thought, things that we think, and deed, things that we do. Like when we go places that we know God doesn't want us to go, but we go there anyway, and we think really, really bad, terrible thoughts about someone else because maybe someone did something to you and you feel like you need to get back at them. So you're having really bad thoughts. But the Word of God tells us that we're supposed to take those words and those thoughts into captivity and cast them down in Jesus' name. So we're not supposed to have any sin in our life. And the only way that we can not have sin is because of the blood of Jesus Christ that covers all of our sin and washes it away. So we don't want to have sin in our life. So when we take part in Halloween, what are we doing? Action, a thought, or a word? What is it? When we say word, thought, or deed, what is Halloween? What do we? It's an action, so it's something that we do. We go out into the street and do this, right? We go out into the street. So when we go out to the street on Halloween, who are we going out there for? God or the devil?
The devil.
Okay, so that's a sin. All right, what's Zion?
I was using my hand so you can do the example of someone trying to do trick or treat.
Okay, how do you do trick or treat?
You just go on someone's door and knock on the door.
Okay, so what is it when he's doing knocking on the door? What is that? A word, a thought, or a deed? A word? Is that word is you're saying trick or treat, right? That's a word. So the word is sinful. The knocking is sinful, right? Because that's the deed is something that you're doing. And the thought is what is the thought? The thought is I'm going to get something that that actually when you go in there, people used to not just go to get something. You're going there to get something, but when they first started it, they weren't asking for tricks or for treats. They were forcing. Okay, so you're copying somebody that used to force. Okay, so you don't force, but it's copying off of someone else that's used to force. Okay, and also we have to know that when we do go out and have trick or treats on Halloween, we have to remember that there are Christians that are going out and saying trick or treat, right? But do you know who else is out there? Not only Christians, who else is out there? The devil and his demons, right? Demons are out in the street. Wait a second, Zion. Okay. Demons are out in the street, and witches. Do you know are witches for God or for the devil?
Devil, wait.
All right, wait. Witches are for the devil. Do you know what witches are doing on Halloween?
No.
What?
Casting spells.
Okay. So this is another word. What is this word?
Sorcery.
Sorcery. Okay, when we talk about sorcery, wait a second. When we talk about sorcery, you know that sometimes when we watch shows like Disney and they say they're gonna do sorcery, right? When you listen to the Disney shows, a lot of times they talk about sorcery. And sorcery is the practice of casting spells. Right? So this on Halloween, what are witches doing? Casting spells. So they're working what? Sorcery. Sorcery is going on on Halloween, which is a big
sin.
A big sin. Okay? Yes, Anya.
One time when I bumped into a old lady, I said sorry because I was looking at my tablet and I didn't know she was there. Then she said, "You better be sorry." Then my mom said that, "Hey, my son was just trying to be nice." Then the old lady said, "I don't want to see you ever again."
Okay, sometimes people have had so much what?
Yeah, they must
So much
rich.
sin in their life until they become a wicked person and they can't accept an apology. And as Christians, the Bible tells us that we're not supposed to hold hatred or anger in our hearts. So we wouldn't want to do that. And so when you give an apology, it should be accepted. So on Halloween on October 31st, it's a holiday that is a holy day to witches because they're all coming out. And then when I say holy day, not good holy, bad holy to them, is that they are worshiping the devil. So when you're out in the street as a Christian, and we is God's people against the devil's people. So when God's people join the devil's people's side, who's on God's side? What side?
The demons and the witches. But now can I do
But
my
wait,
example also?
wait a second. I need somebody to answer this question.
Okay.
When, all right, when all of God's people, all the devil's people are here, right?
Mhm.
And these are God's people, right?
Mhm.
So this is the devil's people against God's people. But we're God's people. They're not over here against these people. God's people on Halloween do this. Dun, 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 dun. Come over here with the devil's people. Now we're God's people. Then God doesn't have any people over here, right? Because all of God's people got up and dun, 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 joined up with the devil's people, and they're worshiping the devil. And a lot of times we don't say we're worshiping the devil. We don't love the devil, but we do things that the devil wants us to do. So when we're doing what the devil wants us to do, who's happy, God or the devil?
Devil.
And who do we want to make happy, God or the devil?
God.
So how do we make God? Look, how do we make God happy? We get up away from the devil's people and dun, 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 get back out and be for God and not for the devil. Yes,
Now can I do my example of someone going trick or treating?
go ahead.
Okay. This is the person's store, and this is the person trying to go and trick or treat. So this person is going towards the door and rings the bell. Ding dong. Then the person opens the door, says hi. Then the person says trick or treat. Can I have some candy? Then the person says sure you can. So that was the example, but the thing I was trying to tell you is that you should not just go trick or treating for fun. It's just something that the devil wants you to do. But
Okay, great.
but some people do not know yet because they are too young to know yet.
Right. And a lot of grown people don't know either. Okay, Miss Avia. Speak up loud.
Is God still powerful without his angels?
Speak loud. Say it again.
Is God still powerful without his angels?
Is God still powerful without his angels? God is, okay. Let's see. This is the name of God.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. So God, does anyone know what Yahweh means?
No.
Right, it means God, but his name means something. It means the self-existent one. That means that God, all by himself, he doesn't need us. He doesn't need angels. He doesn't need anyone. He's self-existent. It's just like if we say, who made us? God made us. Okay?
Okay.
And then we say, who made God? He is Yahweh, the self-existent one, meaning that no one made God. He exists on his own. Okay? So when we say, is God still powerful without his angels? God is almighty and all powerful, meaning he doesn't need, and he wants us, but he does not necessarily need us. He can get everything done on his own. Zion.
Then why do he have angels in then why do he need these angels to fight the devil and
I just told you that he doesn't need.
I mean,
first of all,
he wants
listen.
his angels,
Okay,
but he don't
but okay,
need
let me
them.
tell you, because like your mother had you, right? Your mother gave birth to you,
Yes.
but she was living just fine before she ever had you. She didn't need you. She wanted you. Okay? So now, sometimes now that she has you, she may say, Zion, go and pick up the garbage off the floor over there, right? Because now she puts you to use because she has you. But she didn't need you. She didn't need you. She had you. She wanted you. And sometimes when a mother is pregnant with the baby, she will get rid of the baby. She doesn't want it. Sometimes the baby will be killed in the womb before it's ever born because the baby is not needed. So when people have babies, it's because they want them. And when God had us or made us, it's because He wanted us. And He loves to fellowship with us. It's called that He likes when you see a church building, when you see church buildings all over the place, it's because God meets us in the tabernacle, which is the church. And God loves to spend time with us. So He wants us. And He wanted everything. And the Bible says that everything that was made, Jesus made it, and it was made by Him, and it was made for Him, is because He wants it. And He wants the things in the people way. Nida, speak up loud. She said, why did the devil want people to agree with him? What?
How is Osha such dog good? But if one time when you brought me and my mom when it was night to go to church and there was a man who was not speaking about real words about that was in the Bible. How is Osha such good?
Okay, all churches are not good, but let me get back to you. Naira, what were you saying again? Because you made me forget. Go ahead. No, because Naira didn't ask. You did a lot of questions. I get it. Oh, Naira said, why did the devil want people to agree with him? The devil wants people to agree with him because this is God, this is the devil. From the beginning of time, they clashed with each other. They're not friends. Okay, God made the devil. The devil tried to take over everything that God made. So God told the devil, I will never allow you to have more people than I have. And then the devil said, it's on. The fight is on. I'm going to get more people than you have. So the devil needs people to what? Agree with him.